Alright. Hello everyone, Kilryan here, bringing you another video, and today is a highly requested video regarding Masterworking within Tera, the free-to-play MMORPG. Please make sure to check it out. I'll post a link down below regarding the game. It's an absolutely excellent, real action combat-based game, and but Masterworking's a lot more to do with in-game content. Kind of not necessarily min-maxing, but it is just highly improving your character. The act of Masterworking, what it does is it allows, because typically if you look on gear such as my Ridge and Rift here, which is going to be my sample item, it only goes to +9. What Masterworking does is it unlocks +10, 11, and 12, usually giving, for weapons and gloves, they give a pure power increase, which is absolutely huge. As well as, if you look at chest and boots, however, they give a flat endurance increase, which also helps immensely with living survival, both in PvE and PvP. So, pretty much what I'm going to be doing here today is trying to get my masterwork on the Ridge and Rift, which are PvE swords. And so, there are two ways to masterwork. There are common enigmatic scrolls, which you can purchase right off the merchant here. If you check common identification and common enigmatic, let's see, I already have enough of those, and then intricate identification. I still need 4. Alright. They cost 50 gold each, 52 gold each on the broker, which kind of is a little expensive, but for the most part, you know, it's one of those things that you kind of have to purchase. Okay. And so whenever you use an item that is plussable, and also keep in note that when you highlight a certain item, it will say, at the very bottom, it will say the tier of the item, such as this, it's the Abyss weapon, and some items, such as Discord armor, will say non-enchantable, or non-masterworkable, meaning, in other words, you cannot masterwork the item. But if it doesn't say anything along those lines, you can masterwork it. Masterworking is purely RNG, pretty much. So it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money, or, if you got luck on your side, you can get it in 1 to 2 scrolls. So, we'll start out here with a Master Enigmatic Scroll, and what Master Enigmatic Scrolls do is they have a 3% chance upon identification to grant Masterwork. So once again, it is purely RNG. So whenever you hide this in Enigma, you right-click the Master Enigmatic, and then just click the item that you're looking to masterwork. It will bring up this page. What you can do on here is, once you masterwork, you want to mess more with this, you can lock specific items. You can lock specific stats, like I want 8% attack speed, so I can use Spellbinds and lock that. But right now we're not going to worry about that. That's more min-maxing even after the fact of masterworking the item. So once you click that, you just do enigmatic reset. What it'll say is you've wrapped whatever item in another enigma. So upon this, you'll see unidentified effect, unidentified effect, unidentified effect. What that means is you can't use it right now, so you have to identify it again. When using a Master Enigmatic, which has a 3% chance, once again, to masterwork, you have to use the intricate identification scroll. So, clicking on that, boom, it'll re-roll the stats as well on the item. So right there, I used to have 8% attack speed, things along those lines, but now I have highest aggro damage, boss damage, and rage, and this is another kind of min-maxing feature. Sadly, no luck on that one. But that is the overall basic concept of Masterworking. Master Enigmatics giving a 3% chance, while common Enigmatics you can also utilize. They're only 5 gold on a broker. The same idea, wraps in an Enigma, Enigmatic reset, identify it with a common Enigmatic, boom, you'll reroll the stats again. Once you obtain Masterwork, however, you can only reroll the stats to get perfect stats for with more Master Enigmatics rather than using common Enigmatics. Like, for example, my swords. You see they have one. If you notice on the item, it will show increased attack speed 8.5% down there. and the little green circle next to it, that means it's a re-rollable stat. To obtain that attack speed, I had to re-roll after Masterworking. I had to re-shroud it and re-roll it multiple times to obtain that. And there's one more key feature about Masterworking. If you look once on these plus 12 Masterwork Cut and Waste, which are the PvP conjunct weapons, the plus 1376 after the attack modifier as well as the impact modifier, there are 3 different kinds of Masterwork. There's 1%, 2%, and 3%. I'll put a link down in the description regarding a calculator, figuring out what 1%, 2%, 3% is. But basically that increases the amount of attack modifier, increases the amount of impact modifier, and things along those lines. But it's not... as long as you masterwork, it's not necessary. 3% is really, really min-maxing in this game. And once again, it is purely RNG as to your luck. I've thrown 100 Master Enigmatic Scrolls into my boots, still no masterwork, while it only took 1 Master Enigmatic for my gloves. So it's really, really RNG, but, as long as you keep putting time and effort into it, you'll eventually get your masterwork. And Masterworking is pretty much, if you're looking to do MC Hard mode, which is the hardest content is in essence in the game right now, you're going to want at least the Masterwork weapon as well as the Masterwork gloves because of the power increase that it provides. And mind you, you might say, 9 power is not a lot from plus 10, 11, 12, but it's actually huge. It's a lot of damage, as well as the 6 endurance that would be granted by boots and chest. That's a lot of damage mitigation. Here, we'll test my luck with the remaining 5 Masterwork Enigmatics. Pretty much you just kind of click through this repeatedly. Hopefully, and once again, like I said, 3% chance upon rolling that I will get Masterwork. On the other hand, I also stated that you can masterwork with common enigmatics. Common enigmatics only give you a 0.05% chance. So in essence, statistically, it will take you, 2,000, I believe? 2,000 master enigmatics to get a 100% chance, but, that's all myth in essence, to get masterwork. While it would take 33 statistically Master Enigmatics to grab Masterwork, but once again, it's purely RNG. So this is what you want to be doing once you gear up, which I'll post a link to how to gear up starting out. Whenever you hit first at 60, I'll post a link on the YouTube to a video I have also made regarding reputations. But once you get the Agnator gear plus 9, you want to switch over to... It's definitely not 200. It's 2,000. But sorry, he's talking to my stream. But once you get your plus 9 Agnator gear, the next step is the masterworking process. You can also masterwork during it, and the first 2 pieces I would highly recommend masterworking is definitely weapon and gloves, because that is the damage increase. And MC hard mode, everything's punishing, so it's more like you avoid everything and don't take damage rather than surviving through damage. And another way, one way basically to obtain Master Enigmatic Scrolls, because that's going to be the biggest issue, is obtaining them. You can buy them with gold. A lot of people sell them typically at 350 to 500 gold, each attempt, so that stacks up as far as cost pretty quickly. Compared to if you farm them yourself. I'll post a link to me soloing a Labyrinth of Terror here on my Berserker, and that'll give you an idea. The best way is most people get Master Enigmatic Scrolls is by soloing Labyrinth of Terror, basically soloing Labyrinth of Terror or duoing Labyrinth of Terror, or soloing or duoing Ebon Tower. Both of these are level 58 instances. If you're fresh 60 and just starting to gear up, I recommend duoing it. Make sure you have your consumables, but it makes it fairly easy. Or even triple or 3-manning Kelsaic's Nest. That is the fastest way if you're still kind of reliant on not being able to solo the content. Without rookie buff, which I'm assuming if you're checking out this video, you do have rookie buff in LOT or Ebon Tower, soloing that will grant you 4 to 6 Master Enigmatics. That's a lot. You know, that's like, what, 1,600 to 2,400 gold alone, or roughly, in Master Enigmatics, and giving you almost, you know, if you roll 6 of them, almost a 20% chance to masterwork your items, statistically. But yeah, guys, that is the Masterworking video. Hopefully you found that helpful. Please post down in the comments below if you happen to have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, don't forget that I am recording this on my stream at www.twitch.tv/Kilryan. I stream actively on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5 to 10. And yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter. That all automatically updates when I stream and upload a YouTube video at Kilryan. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will make sure to respond to any questions and also post recommendations or anything along those lines. If I happen to get a same question multiple times like I did with the Masterwork video, I'm going to make sure to try and make a video regarding it. But yeah, guys, hopefully you found this informational. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch as well as Twitter. And yeah, adios, everybody.